What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you my live reaction to that Conan greatness, man. Detective Conan manga chapter 1012 has finally come out, man. I've been waiting for this chapter almost since like Monday. When Weekly Show on Sunday, like the magazine and stuff have been released over the weekends, and there was news about this chapter being flipping hype as hell, man. I've been hearing from Quentin, I've been hearing from Elias, from Tim, from Recon, telling me that this chapter is supposed to be fire. The only thing I do know about this chapter, however, is that we're expected to go on break until, I believe, early June, mid-June, I think it was something like that. I think Sakaki was doing a translation or something for like the regarding like what's going to happen now with Ghost Show, because it's been more than this pretty much will conclude the case. From what I know, this is the resolution. It has that, and then apparently there's a note. This is the only other thing I know, is that apparently after this is done, when Ghost Show returns in June, we're expecting a long arc. If it is what I think it is, man, on God, I'm going to be experiencing one of the best arcs possibly coming soon, man, because it's been long overdue. We need a BO arc. We need the Black Organization. I need the Karasuma group, man. I need an arc with them. I need my Sicko Gin to come back. That's why I pulled up the volume 1 right here, because that Sicko came in chapter 1 and did the work on my boy Jimmy. So let's read this chapter, man. I have waited so long. Let's see what happens to Bunny Oni-chan and exactly, who was trying to attack her, take her out. And I need to see, bro, Akai Shuichi, my boy, top 1, man. The Akai family is strong. But Ray Furia, though, man. Let's go. I waited too long. I ran home, bro. We have to get it. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Thank you, Jimmy. What is this? File 1012. You've messed up. Yeah. Because I remember this, bro. The reason behind Akai Amuro's face-off. They talked about this in the last chapter. We're going to see something about this. You see Jimmy there holding like the glass from like the girl that was Bunny Oni-chan's drink, and then of course with the nails and everything there. Bunny girl was targeted. The final chapter of this story. I assume they mean like for the case. I was gonna say there's no way for the case. Let's go, man. Here we go. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I did pass. Well, let me see actually the tagline for this. A poisoned One-san. Have Conan and Amuro arrive at the truth. All right, let's go. How many times do I have to repeat myself? I did pass by Yuri-chan while she was holding her glass, but that barely lasted a second, so I couldn't possibly have poisoned her drink. Maroka Gunso, the guy that's been with her and stuff. Sana, I think they changed her name now. Sana or Senna? Sana. Same here, because all I did was splash a bit of wine on her when I bumped into her, and the butler, Atsufumi, and I didn't have my glasses on while her glass was left unattended at the table. So even if I had wanted to poison it, I would have no way of knowing which glass was hers. Anyway, when can I go to visit her at the hospital? She's got me worried sick. You say that, but that is true. But the truth is that you were so bothered by her push to marry you that you poisoned her, and now you just can't wait to witness her death firsthand, can you? I love Kokoro, man. No, maybe he wants to visit her so he can finish her off. You're one to talk. If she died, you had to become the top-ranked sales rep and thus receive a major bonus. See, Yuri-chan told me that you're struggling to cover the surgery bills. Your dad's terminal condition is racking up. That's rich coming from a guy who tried to have his butler pay out consolation money to her. Money? What on earth is she on about? No, you see, that is, in any case, how's about the three of you accompanying us to the station for questioning? Yuri-san's glass could only have been poisoned by the three of you, so, but I mean, I don't think that the rich Oji-san did it. See, he passed Yuri-san when he left to go grab his butler's glasses from the car that was parked outside, right? We questioned the guards that were next to the car at the time, and they said that the rich Oji-san only went to get the glasses and didn't act the slightest bit weird or off or anything like that. Come on, next page. See, if I was the criminal that poisoned Yuri-san's drink, I'd be really worried about the time and would probably have glanced back at the club a whole bunch. Isn't it about time she drank the poison or the club is going to erupt into a panic? Stuff like that. You're right. Same as go for that bunny girl, Ne-san. Look, she looked fine though, man. See, even if she had poisoned Yuri-san when she splashed the wine on her, that Ne-san took a call from a client and walked off somewhere after Yuri-san, covered her drink with a lid and left for the change room, didn't she? I definitely wouldn't have moved from that spot if I had been her, Because someone else could have taken a sip from that glass after all, right? Let's see. Uncle Kogoro probably agrees, right? Well, look at this face. Like, well, yeah, maybe, yeah. Which leaves us with one suspect. The one that sat right next to Yuri-san's drink the entire time. Is the butler. Bro, I knew something was up, man. The whole thing with the damn alarm. Let's go, man. The butler Fukamichi's son. Just you know now, isn't it? Look at the thing, bro. His background and stuff. Like, it's like, funny. Oi. Did you not hear him? He didn't have his glasses at the time, which Yuri-chan left the table. So then how could he identify her glass and then poison her? Well, he had something he could have used as a substitute for glasses, didn't he? As a substitute for glasses? Did you really? No, I was merely checking on the mail on the smartphone. Yeah, contact lenses or contact lenses. So then that means all he had on him was his phone, right? Hence why smartphones are so cool. I know that's factual. Hey, Conan-kun, they're discussing something really important. Look, if we use the camera and zoom in, we can see everything, even Ran-ne-chan's fingertips, clearly as if we're using some kind of magnifying glass. Right, with a function like that, you can see just fine even without the glasses. Speaking of which, Yuri-san is always wearing nail wraps with a lily pattern. It would be possible to identify her glass by zooming in on her nails. But Fukamichi-kun didn't have his glasses on because I stepped on them accidentally. He arranged that. He knew that you used sauce with tamagotchi since he deliberately placed it away from you, so you'd be unable to reach it without taking a step. And after dropping his glasses onto the floor, he just pretended that you accidentally stepped on them. Yes, well, that trick with the glasses was meant to distance his master, Morkooa-san, from the scene of the crime, so he wouldn't be considered a suspect. Isn't that right? Let's go. But it ended up being pointless because he ended up becoming a suspect by passing Yuri-san anyway. Is that true, Fukamichi-kun? Then after his master had left the club, he rang the alarm on purpose, so Yuri-san would put her glass on the table to check for an earthquake notification. He then identified Yuri-san's glass, zooming in with his smartphone's camera, and laced it with poison at that point. On that note, it is highly likely that phone with the alarm and the phone with the zoom function were actually two different phones. So that's why I'm guessing that we'll likely find it on your person, right? The two phones in question. Alright, so let's search him then. There will be no need for that. I do in fact have two phones on me. I purchased a second one and I rehearsed this as so many times. Yo, Amuro got, in the name of my late mistress. Oh, so there's gonna be a hidden meaning behind him, man, just like every case. Oh, man, he was going for revenge. You see like Moroka like, huh? You're saying that you poisoned Yuri-chan in my wife's name? Oh, for his wife. What? Yeah, so as to open your eyes, master. Oh, open my eyes? It hasn't been half a year since my mistress left this world, and you've already caught up with that young girl. I've been serving my mistress ever since she was a little girl. My poor mistress. I even took the liberty of offering her her money so that she would stop seeing my master. So that's why I prepared that threat letter. But that didn't work, so I was forced to take action. I was under the impression that if that girl you liked so much was put in danger, you'd stop visiting the club. My last wish is that you stop saddening my mistress. No, you have it wrong. This isn't just some girl I like. Bro, this is a gold panel. But your daughter is not right. And you see the line, bro. Whenever you see the line behind a character, it's a gold moment waiting to happen, man. But that's all. It ended up being Moroka's daughter, Yuri, bro. The daughter? What now? Cut that nonsense out. Don't you tell me you believe it's just because they both have sauce with their tamagotchi. That's just a habit. Coincidence like that do happen. Whereas the way the two of them both hold chopsticks without an index finger can't be a coincidence. Yeah, it is, because you take a trait after your father, your mother, or something, man. Like, yo, Amuro, man. You eloped when you were younger and lived in Totori for 4 years, and Yuri-san, your daughter. Remember the way you held the chopstick when she was little and intimidated it? It all makes sense now. You gained and lost weight quickly, so your body would change shape and you would have to try on new suits. You deliberately fell down often in order to tear your suits so that you replaced them with new ones. All just so you can go into the clothing store next door and use that as an excuse to come here and meet up with your daughter, right? Yes. I knew the moment I saw her, even without looking at the way she holds Hashi. She looks just like the girl I eloped with, and carried the same name that I had given her. That must be why he did not use honorifics that one time. But then why didn't you tell me, telling you, my wife's loyal servant, that I wanted to meet the daughter I fathered with the woman I eloped with? I just couldn't bring it to myself to do it. Especially since my wife and I had never had a child of our own. No. What have I done to my master's daughter? What have... Oh, man. So it's one of those things, man. Like, there's so many cases in Conan where the person doesn't even get the right thought process, what's going on and everything, and then they end up being misled, in their own scheme, and then eventually when they find out the truth, oh man, this is reminding me so much of like when Yuri was brought up, in the manga, his debut with the guy in the at Porte Cafe. The exact same thing, because he thought, the guy was going out with like his friend and everything. It wasn't really the case, man. But what have I understand. Thank you for calling. What? Well, that was the hospital. It was Yuri. Yuri-san has regained consciousness and she's recovering well. Oh, that's great. How about the two of us visit her at the hospital sometime? Then you could apologize. No, I couldn't possibly face her. She'll forgive you even if you explain yourself. She is my daughter after all. Yes. Say, you're pretty good. Yo! Morkooa doesn't know, bro, but he just used my man Ocelot's line, bro. You're pretty good. Figuring out that I've gained, lost weight, and fallen just to see my daughter. Yeah, well, it was a given that I knew. I agreed. After all, when I was a child, I too would injure myself so that I would get to visit a certain female doctor at the clinic she used to work at. Amuro might be top 3 at this point, man. He was in my top 5. He's top 3, I think, man. Little Amuro, man. I need the next page. We're wearing the towel. Towel sounds making an appearance, bro. No, hold up, coach. We're taking a tie out. No, chill. Gosho, bro, the man just ends the case. And the next page, I see Kudo Kasa, man. Jimmy, bro. His flipping house. And Subaru. Shuichi Akai, man. Look, bro. Oh, God. Bro, look at that. I love this one panel right here. I know it shows him like looking at the window and stuff, but the one that's right here on the right side, the panel, where it just shows like his shadow and stuff like looking on, man. That is such a fire panel. Like, it just shows like, someone was lurking in the shadows, man. Shoom. On next page, 213. Look at Amuro, bro. Amuro, yo, he's doing like, what's his name? From Emperor's New Groove, flipping Kronk. You remember the scene where he's like, he's doing it. He's going to the hatchet. We get the panel, man. You messed up, Akai Shuichi. Those words, one could say the same about you. Babon. Bro, I had this entire moment in color when 1009 dropped. What is about to go down, man? They have guns to the head. Yo. I need this next page, man. Let's go. How stupid. You lost the moment that I saw through your Okiya Subaru disguise, you bastard. And what if I said that I knew that you'd be sneaking in here today? Look at him. My boy's got a gun to his chin. He's like, nope. Oh my god. And that you had made a spare key. Not to mention you received an order to investigate Kudo Shinichi. Looks like I'll have to pull this trigger to shut up that mouth of yours. The hell? Hold on, coach. Hold on. Yo, Booker and Vivian gang. flipping way. Look at Vivian. Bro, Booker just flipped the lights, and Vivian's just like, like, yo. Look at Booker, bro. Yo. I gotta stop, man. I'm gonna wake up the whole house. Bro, look at him. Amuro's face. He's like shook. He's like, what? Who are you? I'm Yusaku, the owner of this house. Unlike the last time, your friends do not appear to be here. How's about you relax and enjoy some of the tea that my wife brewed? Which do you prefer, lemon or milk? Baby, we gave milk gang, man. We milk gang in this house. Ah, that's the end of the chapter. What does it say? Amuro was taken aback by Yusaku and Yukiko's sudden appearance. What are those three planning? Next issue, the start of a log series. Oh, man. I think... Is there more? Is there more? That's it, man. Oh, my God. Bye, Ghost. So you're gonna be gone till June. Oh, man. And this man said I'm gone till June, bro. Come on, go show. Oh, the case was so good, man. But this was what I was dying to see. Legit, since 1009, bro. The second you saw a gun being placed to both Akai and Amuro's face, I'm just like, man, this is all I need. This is all I need right now, man. But as a precursor case, you know, the Black Bunny case, man, it was really good stuff, though, man. You know, the connection with Morkooa and freaking with Yuri. You know, I really wish that Senna would have gone a little bit more on her end and stuff. You know, talked about just because, you know, how she wanted to, like, you know, get a boost in sales and everything. You know, stuff with her dad and everything there. But, you know, and the stuff with the butler, too, man. It's just like, you know, you're trying to do this, you know, for someone else's sake. You think that what you're doing is right. But once you find out the true knowledge, the whole history of everything that's going on, it's just going to flip up, man. And, just see, I gotta go back to that panel, bro. I don't know what to use as the flipping thumbnail for this. This is like spoiler territory, man. Ah, it's gotta be Booker with the switch, man. It's gotta be Booker with the switch. Look at it. Look at Vivian looking fine, man. Oh my God. So flipping good. Look at Amuro. Amuro has his exact same face. So when he was like a kid and stuff, when Elena used to freak out at him and everything. Oh my God, yo, this is a fire chapter. Listen, I'm gonna try and get a discussion, possibly, you know, either sometime tomorrow night, maybe on the weekend. I don't know. I need to talk about this case and what we're supposed to be looking forward to in June when Gosho does come back, man. Because whatever this log series is, if it is something to do with the Black Organization, if it's got something to do with Karasuma Group, man, they might try and, you know, bring Amuro onto the good side for good, completely. Like, you know, get inside info, whatever it is, on Rum. I don't know. Go show gang, man. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think of the Black Bunny's case? What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to go down, man, with freaking Amuro? You know, if you caught with Booker, with Vivian. You know, like, you know, what they're going to try and get out of him and stuff. You know, I expect Conan's going to be there, man. Jimmy's got to be there, man. To, like, you know, to talk with them and stuff. Oh, my God. That's what gets me, dude. Bro, Shu. Freaking Ray. Booker. Vivian. Possibly Jimmy. Agasa. All in the same room. This is so much cloud, man. But like I said before, man, let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. And I will catch you guys when Conan chapter 1013 comes out. Bet your ass I'm going to be here. And seeing whatever's going to go down, man. A Booker gang is going to take over, man. So thank you guys so much for watching. Commodore Laz signing off. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.